The digital first impression of the Canon EOS 1DS Mark III. It's been 3 years since the release of the EOS 1DS Mark II, and finally, today, November 29th, 2007, the Mark III has arrived. Now without further ado, let's see what's in the box. We have a setup disc, solution disc, software instruction manual, camera instruction manual, the essential products and solution, and of course a small manual that fits easily into your camera bag. We also have power cable, 2 of them, eyepiece, a USB cable protector and its cap, the camera body itself, the neck strap. Next, we have the extended length USB cable, the video cable, the standard length USB cable, the direct power battery pack, the adapter that goes with the direct power battery pack, the battery charger, and finally the battery itself. One to note is the new battery charger of the 1DS Mark III. To better appreciate the upgrades in this camera, we have brought out the Canon EOS 1DS Mark II for comparison purposes. From the front, we can see that the 1DS Mark III has a bolder, more masculine shape to the body, while the back, previously we have a 2-inch LCD with buttons along the sides and bottom. With the 1DS Mark III, not only do we have a larger LCD, but the buttons are more logically arranged with the play button on the side, a dedicated ISO button, which is previously not available. Another main difference other than the larger LCD, it's the smaller menu selector and the jog dial. Doing a side-by-side comparison of the Mark II against the Mark III, we can see that one of the key changes is that the FireWire connection, which was previously available in the Mark II, is missing from the Mark III. Another difference is the connection for the wireless transmitter that is now available for both the 1DS Mark III and 1D Mark III. One added convenience of the 1DS Mark III is its possibility of adding a USB cable protector that secures the cable here. It can be screwed on tight so that while using the camera you won't have to fear your USB cable coming off. Looking at the top of the 2 cameras, we can see that the 1DS Mark II has more combinations of buttons that you have to press to get the desired results, while with the Mark III, thanks to the independent ISO button, the combinations is simpler and easier to use. Taking the camera in hand, it has practically the exact same feel as that of the 1DS Mark II. No noticeable weight differences whatsoever. For test purposes, we'll be attaching an 85mm f1.2L lens to the camera. With the lens attached, it feels very well balanced, just like the Mark II, and the LCD is crystal clear. The Canon EOS 1DS Mark III comes with a much simplified menu system. Simply by pressing the menu button, you access the menu system where you could just scroll down through selections with the dial, or using a jog dial, go through the different menus. Looking at the red photography settings, we have selections of white balance, custom white balance, and so forth. The second photography menu has JPEG quality, image size, review time, playback menu, include rotate and erase images. We have highlight alert, AF point display, and histograms as well. The camera setting functions include standard functions like auto power off, format card, and LCD brightness. Other advanced new functions include the sensor cleaning function. By pressing it, will actually proceed with cleaning your sensor immediately. Advanced menu and personalized menu setting. A recent feature that has been added to all the latest DSLRs is the live view feature. With the 1DS Mark III, this feature can be easily accessed simply by pressing the set button at any time. Once on live view, autofocus would be disabled until live view is switched off and live autofocus pressed. We could easily recompose as necessary and use menu focus to fine-tune. If menu focus is not for you, then simply switching off the live view quickly, using the AF on button to refocus, and then switching live view back on will get you spot on target. And that's live view on the 1DS Mark III. The Canon EOS 1DS Mark III comes with a brand new full-frame CMOS sensor that packs a lot more megapixels than previous models. By raising the mirror, we can see just how good this sensor is. The Canon EOS 1DS Mark III with 21 megapixel and a full-frame CMOS sensor powered by Dual Digit 3 processors, an ISO range of as low as 50 to a high of 3200, a 3-inch LCD with live view mode. The EOS 1DS Mark III is definitely top choice for all professional photographer. Thank you for joining us in this first impression video of the Canon EOS 1DS Mark III. Part 1 of our hands-on review will be coming out tomorrow, 30th November. Stay tuned at www.digirev.com. Digirev, passionate about photography.